something that is good for you, not just whatever. So pay attention to things like metrics and what's possible, yes, but then also look at the schools that are the best fit for you in other ways as well.
Hey everyone, third year medical student here. As someone who successfully navigated this medical school admissions process, I wanted to come on here and talk to you a little bit about how to choose a medical school that's actually going to be a good fit for you and ensure that you are successful in your career, but also happy at the same time. So this clip is actually from my event called the Pre-Med Experience, where I interview deans of medical school admissions and ask them exactly what they're looking for in their applicants. The link to the full interview can be found in my bio as well as in the comments. So like this dean was saying, there are a lot of different factors to consider when choosing a medical school that's going to be the best fit for you. The first thing I would recommend looking at is the curriculum structure. So you want to figure out if you want to go to a school that follows a more traditional lecture-based approach or one that is more of a problem-based learning or systems-based approach. Another huge factor to consider is whether or not the system is pass-fail versus letter grades. In my experience, pass-fail highly reduces the level of stress and competition that students feel when interacting with their peers and just improves their mental health overall. In addition, you want to look at the school's preclinical phase. So some are longer or shorter than others. It can be 1.5 years, it can be 2 years, it can even be 1 year. And you want to determine whether you want to have more time in that preclinical phase or more time to do clinical rotations. Obviously, location and cost are going to be huge factors in choosing a medical school, and I think that is just going to be highly dependent on the individual student. However, one thing I will say is in terms of tuition, you also want to think about the fees and the available scholarships. In general, public schools tend to be more affordable for in-state students. In addition to taking a look at the school's mission statement, I would also recommend taking a look at their website and seeing what specialties they are matching their students into. If you already have an idea of what specialty you're interested in, you want to make sure that that school is producing graduates who are able to match into that specialty. And finally, the last thing I would look at is just interview experience. Did the person who interviewed you make you feel comfortable and welcomed? If they had a chance for you to interact with students, did the students seem genuinely happy to be there and excited about their school? And also just ask yourself if you could really see yourself thriving in that environment. Once you have all this information, I would highly recommend making a spreadsheet ranking the schools based on these factors. I have a spreadsheet I made linked in my bio if you want to use that one. I hope this is helpful, and if you'd like more information from the Deans of Medical School Admissions, be sure to join the Pre-Med Experience April 12th, 2025.